player, man. Oh.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports. As now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You take a look at the Bucks. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out.
And I think for the Bucks, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Kyrie Irving. Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's MP. And it's Marshall in at small forward. And for Milwaukee, Damian Lillard out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Naz Reid. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. 4-point game. No good from outside. Here's Dallas. And the win streak sitting at an astonishing 29 games. A monumental team achievement.
Guys, I tell you what, they're playing some of the best basketball that I've ever seen. I mean, they look virtually unbeatable. The key now is they continue to try to strive for consistency, to be ready to handle whenever the next loss does come up. That's going to be the key, bouncing back when they do have somebody in this streak.
3 points.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. To the middle. Here's Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Hey, Lillard's not the biggest guy on the floor, but I tell you what, he plays with great passion and can do work inside.
MP up top. Covered by Lillard. A nice shot by MP.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak. But I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
MP looking around. Pass to Davis. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Reed. Shoots over Lively. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
.137 left here in the opening quarter. Lillard outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo looking to end the run. And Antetokounmpo skins it in.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Floats it up for MP. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
And that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the...
Timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dallas moving the ball around. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Now, Alexander Walker. He has yet to score. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility. And I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively. And he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skill.
On the court for the Mavericks. And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. Kyrie Irving is out there with MP. And it's Lively in its center.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
To the inside. Stolen by Reed. Here's Johnson. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Jackson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Johnson. Then for the Mavericks, Davis comes in for Washington. And it's Marshall in for Thompson. Alexander Walker finds Giannis. Great D that time from Davis.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Giannis kicks to Connaughton. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Reed.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
Here's Reyes. MP converting the tough bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
There's 1:47 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Davis. Puts it up for MP. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Portland was tremendous. He had 60 points, and he was in a rhythm from both three-point land and the foul line. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And the Bucks making a change here. Ruff's checked in. Mavericks also with the sub. Balls checked in for Irving.
Dame Lillard doing what he does, getting to a spot and cashing in.
46 seconds left to play here in the half. Misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Connaughton. Offensive rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his third assist on the night. Now, here's Lillard. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Mavericks on top. They finish off the second quarter on a 14-5 run. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hello. They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah. And time for a look here at how the... Thank you for being with us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Antetokounmpo out there with Pat Connaughton. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker into the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
MP, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Milwaukee has possession. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Reed with the screen on Davis. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good. Great D that time from Davis.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Antetokounmpo with The ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Giannis passes to Connaughton. Now here's Lillard, covered by MP. Tries from 10. That's good on the jump shot. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
And MP throws it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Connaughton. Offline with his 3. Dallas leading by 21. MP with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 8 rebounds in this game. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. High post, Davis. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by MP.
With that great length and quickness off the floor, Davis rising above to knock it down from mid-range.
Lillard against MP. Lillard misses.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And there's the bucket from MP.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Pass to Marshall. Dallas moving the ball around. MP with it. Yes, that goes in. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him. changes here for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for Christie. And MP subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Reyes, and MP throws it down hard.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Johnson with it. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. MP out there with Hardy. And it's Thompson in at the three. Johnson, good.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
MP, that's for two. Driving to the basket. And MP throws it down hard.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Here's Johnson. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Bucks. The Mavericks also with a sub. Ball's checked in. Johnson's shot is off. For Dallas, they've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. They get it back. Thompson passes to Reyes. Second chance shot. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his fifth rebound in this one. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Lonzo Ball picks one up. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Here's Reyes, and MP throws it down hard.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. That three off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. MP, good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Washington. Good, nice job down low.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
There's a screen by Washington. Here's MP. Good, that's another bucket.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the fourth most 50-point games in a single season. Lillard outside. Washington against Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. MP inside. Defended by Alexander Walker. MP again.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Alexander Walker. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Good feed that time from Lillard. He knows his teammates rely on him to find them just like that.
MP, that's for two. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Reyes has got 55. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Connaughton. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
Tonight should be easy work.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
Season's greetings. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at Charlotte, right now they're in 9th place. Definitely not the kind of success they envisioned at this point of the season.
I think for the Hornets, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Davis out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's MP in at the 1. And for Charlotte, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's White in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, there's a lot to love about Christmas Day, not the least of which are the great NBA matchups we always get.
Oh, B.A., we've seen some Christmas classics over the years, haven't we? Something about playing on this holiday brings out the best in players and teams.
On offense, here are the Hornets. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to the basket by Charlotte. And here's MP from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Wow, MP in the catch and shoot, just ready as soon as he touches the basketball.
Miller, the pass to Bridges. Ball against MP. Williams, a screen on MP. Ball no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Now here's White. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. And Ball with the basket. The assist by White.
A situation made for LaMelo Ball. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Ball against MP. The Hornets pull it in.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Here's Miller. Rebound, Anthony Davis. For Dallas, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's MP. Oh, another miss by MP. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Pass to Miller. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Ball. 14 feet away. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Irving for 3. buries it from 3.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Here's Ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
Now here's White. Pass to Miller. Williams, a screen on Irving. Miller offline with a 3. The Mavericks lead by 4. Shot's good by Reyes. Reyes has got 8 points.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
The Hornets shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Ball passes to White. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter here. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Pass to Marshall. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Charlotte calls timeout. Bagley's checked in for Charlotte. Man come.
Substitution on the court.
Here's MP. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. MP drives in, and MP throws it down hard.
Boy, MP, what a fancy finish.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's Man. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And not just exerting himself scoring the ball, also showing energy on defense as evidenced by his 3 steals on the game.
Miles Bridges is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Trey Mann. Then it's Smith. And it's White in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Hornets 5. Now here's MP. He's got 10. Can't connect from short range. Hornets trail by 15. A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score doors.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
Here's MP. Driving to the basket. MP throws it down off the drive.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
The Hornets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Back to Smith. Pass to White. From downtown. Lively grabs the miss. And so MP will bring it up for the Mavs. 30 straight for them is incredible. They now only trail the 71-72 Lakers for the longest winning streak in NBA history.
This is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so... Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He added 55 points, and he was very efficient with his shooting, with a solid percentage in both field goals and free throws. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And Charlotte making a change here. Ball's checked in. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Marshall comes in for Kyrie Irving. Outside Davis. From deep, MP. Ball with the rebound.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Pass to Miller. 1:21 left in the second. 6 on the shot clock. And there's a pick. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Mavericks lead by 10. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now Miller, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Into the lane, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Reyes, the pass to Marshall, and he's going for the oop here. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Bagley. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Hornets trail by 12. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Man, the pass to Bagley. Back to Man. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's Ball with a 3. Melo knocks down the long one.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
On the wing, MP. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Bridges. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's MP making things happen for the Mavericks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More 2K action in just a moment.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums.
And with all...
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Hornets.
They've been a step slow.
And that'll do it for us.
And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to... Oh, my God! Look out below! Oh, my goodness, the flare and the explosion on that finish by Brandon Miller. Look out below.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Reyes. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Looking at lineups around the league, Graham, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Williams' shot is good.
LaMelo Ball loves creating for his team. I love the look right there. Just so easy to play with.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Boston, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they understand how good they truly are. One of their biggest challenges, don't get complacent down the stretch.
Count it. Irving's got 11.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Here's Ball. Give him 8 points now. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
MP inside, guarded by Miller, drops in the layup for 2. And now a 12-point Dallas lead.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Davis, that's good.
Well, Davis is a very capable shooter. He can hit from just about anywhere.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And a foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. The Mavericks making a switch here. Christie's checked in.
Number 00, Max Christie.
Here's Miller. He has 6. Back to Williams. Pass to Miller. Shot clock at 6. From the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Shot's good by Reyes.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Ball against MP. Ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Man, he's checked in for White. Pass to MP. Launches a 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Now here's Man. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Ball passes to Williams. It's good. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That unselfishness of LaMelo has been on display since day one.
And MP throws it down.
Now, I'll tell you, that's a tremendous lob, but MP making the alley-oop look all too easy.
Hornets trail by 18. Outside Man. Pass to Miller. And it's Bridges with the jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
The drive by Man. Misses from short range.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Gafford passes to Irving. MP outside. Pass to Christie. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Davis can't hit. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ball. He's got 9. Christie with a rebound. Here's MP. From down in the low post, it goes. Reyes has got 11 points here in the second half. And so it's Dallas feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this.
He's checked in for Galloway. MP's checked in for Dallas. The Mavericks lead by 22. We've got Smith. He's out there with Trey Mann. Brandon Miller is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's White in at the 4. That's the Hornets 5.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to White. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. And Dallas also making a switch. Hardy, he's checked in for Irving.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And MP throws it down.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Some changes for Charlotte. Miles Bridges comes in for Bagley, and LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Mann. Williams on the wing, covered by Lively. Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Boy, this guy has not been in the league long, but MP has such a tremendous knack of getting to the line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Lively. Kicks it out to MP. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, BA, so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about? If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
MP no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought, for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Here's Reyes. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 5 rebounds tonight, and the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him. A new lineup here for Charlotte, and Dallas also making a switch. Rollins, he's checked in for Ball.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here's Reyes. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Smith outside. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. MP inside. He's guarded by man. Shot's good by Reyes.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And here's Charlotte now. Smith outside. Here's man. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Just stellar defense from Derek Lively. Uses that length to send it back.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside man to halt the run. Good on the shot.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
MP scanning the floor. And he makes it on the layup.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.